I want to get that clay out of the hole. I want to find the tunnel. I didn't think of much else, to be honest. I don't know if that's rock or wood, but it's immovable right there.
An Oak Island insider has finally broken their silence. And what they revealed about Season 12 changes everything. New details confirm that deep inside the legendary garden shaft, Rick and Marty Lagina have pushed to an incredible 90 feet, where mysterious metal fragments have been uncovered. Could these pieces be part of the long-lost treasure, or clues pointing to something even bigger? With leaks hinting at discoveries that are far more shocking than anyone expected, this season is shaping up to be the most explosive yet. Stay tuned, because the insider scoop we're about to share may rewrite everything we thought we knew about Oak Island. A tunnel's secrets await. The progress is impressive. Reaching 90 feet is a big achievement. And with the help of state-of-the-art drilling equipment, they've managed to dig even deeper to 95 feet. Finding metal so far underground gives the team hope that a significant treasure is close. Despite facing difficulties in the past, their determination is unwavering. They aim to keep pushing the boundaries of the garden shaft to connect with a mysterious old tunnel. The dream is to uncover something of historical value that has been hidden for so long. Stay tuned, as the secrets buried deep within this ancient tunnel will rewrite history as we know it. Laird Niven, one of the key members, is especially enthusiastic. He truly believes that all their hard work is about to pay off. Meanwhile, Terry Matheson and Charles Barkhouse are closely examining borehole H8, which they think could be hiding an underground chapel vault. Past discoveries, such as pieces of parchment and old leather book bindings, have led them to suspect that there's something valuable buried beneath. Marty remains hopeful with each small finding. Whether it's wood that could be part of an old treasure chest or more ordinary objects, each clue brings them closer to solving the mystery. But this isn't just a straightforward dig. The journey to reveal Oak Island's secrets is full of unexpected challenges and thrilling opportunities. It feels as if the island itself is determined to keep its secrets hidden. Each obstacle seems to bury potential treasure even deeper. Terry Matheson often revisits older excavation sites, wondering if previous digging efforts might have accidentally moved a hidden safe. Freshwater testing and ground scans give them more confidence that they are getting closer, leading to more targeted and strategic digging. Rick Lagina is particularly excited about the soil around Site H8. He thinks its disturbance could be a sign that they're nearing the hidden chapel safe, lifting the team's spirits. The focus then shifts to another intriguing area, the southeastern marshland of the island. This is where Gary Drayton, Jack Begley, and Billy Gerhardt begin searching around an old stone path. There are many clues pointing to this area, and it quickly becomes a priority for the team. The path resembles another one found in Portugal and is believed to have connections to the Knights Templar, fueling theories that it was used to transport goods long ago. As they dig through the sticky mud, Alex Lagina can't help but marvel at the historical significance of this ancient road. Gary, despite the unpleasant smell of the marsh, lightheartedly jokes that it's the smell of treasure. But this wasn't the biggest surprise they'd face. As they dig deeper, they come across a large rock that seems oddly placed right next to the stone path. This discovery pushes the team to keep going, with Billy Gerhardt noticing a pattern. The rocks are laid out like steps leading up to the boulder. This unusual arrangement sparks curiosity and raises more questions. Why would these rocks be so carefully placed near the stone path and the famous money pit? Their focus narrows in on this area, and with renewed determination, the team hopes that their hard work will finally pay off, and a long-hidden treasure will come to light. Rick Lagina is fascinated by the arrangement of stones and the large boulder at their dig site on Oak Island. To him, this pattern seems too deliberate to be random. It's located near the well-known Money Pit and an ancient stone path, making Rick feel even more certain that they are on the edge of a big discovery. The excitement builds within the team as they start to believe that these stones are not just a coincidence, but a hint towards something valuable buried nearby. But this may only be the start. The team is ready to chase down every clue and see where it leads. Rick is especially determined, sensing they are close to a breakthrough. As they dig deeper, they find unexpected items that suggest there's more hidden underground. Each discovery, no matter how small, sparks their curiosity to keep digging and find out what else might be buried on the island. One day, they come across a piece of wood that catches their attention. It looks like it could be part of an old ship. The way it's built, without any metal fasteners, makes them wonder about its origins and the techniques used in historical shipbuilding. Could it have come from a long-lost shipwreck? They don't know yet, but it's a clue that keeps them asking questions. Marty Lagina, Rick's brother, feels both hopeful and frustrated. They're searching the swamp area of the island, and while it has provided interesting finds, it also raises more questions than answers. Gary, another member of the team, suggests that the swamp might be preserving metal objects better than other parts of the island. This renews their interest and makes them more eager to explore further. What treasures could the swamp be hiding? Meanwhile, Jack Begley discusses the challenge of finding metal near the Money Pit. One area, called Lot 5, has been especially difficult to search. Despite this, they remain determined because earlier tests suggested there might be something valuable in that area. At the same time, an archaeological team is carefully studying a circular stone foundation, hoping to find out its age and purpose. But this wasn't the only thing complicating their efforts. Archaeologist Jamie Cuba joins the team, bringing new ideas and insights to the excavation. He focuses on a mysterious old stone structure, offering his own interpretations that change how the team understands the site's history. Jamie thinks the area might have been a meeting point for different cultures in the past. The diverse artifacts they find seem to support this, including a lead token from the 14th century, Venetian glass beads dating from the 1500s to the 1650s, and metal tools linked to historical figures. All these items hint at the rich and varied past of Oak Island. Throughout the day, Jamie outlines the boundaries of the old foundation, while Jack eagerly helps out. Both of them hope to uncover objects that could change our understanding of history. Another team member, Jeff, is focused on figuring out how this newly found foundation fits into the larger story of Oak Island. The team finds pieces of brick, pottery, and glass, which give important clues about how the site was used in the past. But this wasn't the final surprise of the day. As they dig further, Jamie notices that the soil is unusually dense, like it has been mixed with mortar or some other material to bind it together. This discovery hints at the possible presence of well-preserved structures or objects nearby. The idea of finding something in such good condition adds even more excitement to their search. Every scoop of soil they remove could bring them closer to another hidden part of Oak Island's history. With growing curiosity and excitement about what they might find, the team works harder on the excavation. Each piece they uncover, no matter how small, could reveal a new layer of Oak Island's story. They're driven to keep digging and piece together the clues, hoping to create a complete picture of the island's mysterious past. What will they find next as they dig deeper? Linking past to present. As the team gathers around a new discovery, echoing one they found back in 2019 near a spot called H8, excitement fills the air. Archaeologist Fiona Steele adds to the thrill by sharing another find, boosting everyone's enthusiasm even more. Laird Niven suggests comparing this new discovery near the stone foundation on the island's western side with earlier samples. By doing so, they hope to piece together more of Oak Island's unfolding story. Meanwhile, the search of Oak Island's legendary money pit continues. Rumor has it the treasure lies 180 feet underground. With every scoop of soil, the team's anticipation grows. They are determined to dig deeper and uncover secrets that have been hidden for generations. Each layer presents new challenges, but also heightens hopes of what might lie beneath. Marty Lagina and his team haven't found the treasure yet, but every setback only fuels their determination. They reflect on past obstacles like seasoned explorers who know the persistence needed to move forward. The mystery surrounding Oak Island drives them, blending hope, excitement, and relentless curiosity as they push into the unknown. One day stands out from the rest. Terry Matheson, ever vigilant, discovers a piece of wood just above a hard rock layer, buried 211 feet underground. At the same time, Alex Lagina uncovers a metal object. Terry wonders if this metal could be part of the treasure chamber itself, perhaps damaged during some dramatic event long ago. The thought of a violent disruption sparks everyone's imagination, leading to intense discussions about what might have happened, even without solid proof. Rick Lagina studies the depth and type of materials they uncover, and the team's theories shift as frequently as the layers of soil they dig through. Each new find makes them rethink what could be hiding below. As one day ends and the next begins, Jack Begley prepares to examine every new discovery. His work is meticulous, and he remains hopeful, even when some finds seem insignificant. Their advanced technology helps, but the search remains unpredictable. The journey holds more surprises. The team sends a wooden piece from beneath the garden shaft for carbon dating. Alex Lagina keeps Craig Tester updated on the progress. When the results reveal the wood dates back to between 1631 and 1684, excitement spreads through the team. This clue sharpens their focus and energizes their next steps, fueling the effort to uncover Oak Island's hidden history. While fascinating pieces of the past emerge, the treasure itself remains elusive. Instead of gold or jewels, they uncover fragments of Oak Island's complex story. Craig Tester shares the carbon dating results, suggesting the wooden structures could be centuries old. It's intriguing, but it doesn't bring them any closer to treasure. At this point, the story they are uncovering feels almost as important as the treasure itself. Both the team and the audience are captivated, even as it seems increasingly likely that the treasure may be more legend than reality. What secrets will the dark corridors below reveal next? New clues, old secrets. Despite their relentless efforts, the team has not yet found the treasure. It sometimes feels like their adventure is more about the journey and the discoveries along the way than finding a final prize. Every time they think they've seen everything the island has to offer, a new clue shows up to reignite their excitement. This latest discovery points to an ancient underground corridor, suggesting that there's still much more to uncover and understand. With every find, the island slowly shares its hidden stories, and the team feels like they are closer to understanding its past. Marty Lagina, always paying attention to detail, takes a close look at the corridor they've just uncovered. He's amazed by how old it is, realizing that it was built long before they started their work on Oak Island. Marty is fascinated by the craftsmanship of the people who made it, seeing it as an important new piece in their unfolding story. His brother, Rick, sees this moment as a turning point in their search. This corridor is in an area with a lot of metal deposits, making the find even more interesting. The excitement is clear As the team gathers around what they've named the Garden Pit, Roger Fortin emphasizes how important it is to carefully study the corridor's structure to understand its history. Scott Barlow, on the other hand, is eager to speed up the search, convinced they are close to a major discovery. Craig Tester brings positive energy, encouraging the group to keep digging. Rick thanks the team for their hard work and gives them the green light to continue exploring. They're all driven by one question: what will they find next? As the sun rises, marking the start of a new day, the team is ready to dig even deeper. As dawn breaks, the Dumas excavation team arrives at the site, ready to push their search to around 95 feet deep. Meanwhile, Billy Gerhardt, Jack Begley, and Gary Drayton are busy exploring an area close to the southeastern marsh, along an old stone path. Gary makes sure everyone understands the plan to look through the remaining sections of the corridor, setting clear goals for the day. Just 2 days earlier, their search led them to a man-made stone path that ended at a large boulder. This sparked a wave of excitement among the crew, as they wondered what secrets the path might reveal. The discovery was so surprising and mysterious that everyone on the team couldn't wait to dig more and find out what the path could mean. But this was only the beginning. This corridor and stone path might be part of a bigger story, possibly connected to how people moved around the island long ago. The idea that they might be walking the same paths as people who lived hundreds of years ago brings a thrilling sense of connection to the past. It makes their search feel even more meaningful. The team wonders what might be at the end of the corridor. Could it lead to a hidden room? Or was it part of a secret underground network used for transporting materials? Each new idea adds to the mystery of the island and makes the search even more exciting. They start to think about how much work must have gone into building such a structure so long ago. Without the help of modern machines, the people who built this corridor would have needed a lot of skill and creativity. It gives the team a new appreciation for the people who once lived on Oak Island and the historical significance of their discoveries. But the surprises don't stop there. As they dig deeper, the team begins to find small artifacts that hint at everyday life on the island long ago. These include pieces of pottery and old metal tools, suggesting that people once lived and worked in this area, possibly as part of a busy trading community or settlement. Each find adds to the story of Oak Island, helping to create a bigger picture of its past. While the team looked back on their past adventures on Oak Island, Gary Drayton stayed hopeful about finding more interesting relics. Meanwhile, Rick Lagina kept thinking about all the structures they had found in the swamp. He wondered if these constructions were somehow linked to the famous Money Pit, or if they were part of a bigger plan to change the island's landscape. During their search, they came across wooden planks, carefully crafted to fit together, which seemed to show purposeful design. Jack Begley speculated that these might be pieces of an ancient ship, marking a significant moment in the swamp's history. As they kept searching, Billy Gerhardt stumbled upon what looked like either a stone path or some large structure buried just under the swamp's surface. Jack spotted a large rock nearby that looked strikingly similar to ones Fred Nolan had found back in 1981. Its unusual shape and placement caught Rick's attention, making him wonder if it was connected to Nolan's cross, a formation some believe could act as a map or guide to the island's secrets. Their main focus became figuring out whether this big rock, the stone path, and the metal-rich zones near the Money Pit could point them toward hidden treasure. Rick was eager to uncover a clear clue that could explain their discoveries. He thought that exploring the stone path and surrounding road might reveal artifacts shedding light on the swamp's history. Gary stressed the importance of carefully cleaning and examining the structures they uncovered to avoid missing anything critical. Billy felt their findings were extraordinary and believed they were close to unearthing something that could illuminate the area's past. Motivated by this, Rick pushed the team to keep digging and investigating. This determination sparked a long conversation between Billy and Jack, which eventually evolved into a formal meeting at the Interpretive Center. But this wasn't just any ordinary meeting. At the center, the team gathered with fresh clues, ready to dive deeper into the island's mysterious past. Rick, along with Alex Lagina, Jack, and Scott Barlow, met with archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Colligan. They discussed a concrete-like material discovered in the foundation of Lot 5. Jamie brought a soil sample that might contain ancient mortar, similar to what had been found in the Money Pit. Emma planned to use X-ray diffraction analysis to learn more, hoping to link the findings to historic construction methods, even though some remained skeptical about what they might uncover. The Money Pit has always been a place of surprising discoveries, often leaving more questions than answers. This week brought a new batch of findings, hinting at alternative directions for their investigation and adding layers to the island's complicated history. Some old tales suggested that certain items were intentionally placed in specific spots. Emma's analysis of soil from Lot 5 matched the soil from the Money Pit, even though the two locations were 104 feet apart. This unexpected connection, confirmed through X-ray testing, left experts like Laird Niven and Scott Barlow puzzled. Niven suggested that the soil might have been intentionally moved long ago. Alex Lagina pointed out that moving soil from one spot to another would have required a tremendous amount of effort, hinting at a carefully planned operation. This new connection sparked lively discussions about what might have been happening on the island long ago. Jack and his team were eager to uncover what Lot 5 might reveal about earlier digs or hidden treasures. But this wasn't the only mystery they were facing. Scott Barlow shared news of recent discoveries, including wooden fragments from an underground tunnel dating back to the 1600s. These findings supported a theory that William Phipps, a sea captain, might have hidden treasure on Oak Island, not necessarily for history's sake, but possibly to create an intriguing story. As the team explored an old stone road, they uncovered a large hand-forged chain and hook, along with part of a barrel. These discoveries suggested the area may once have been a landing spot for ships, aligning with stories of secret operations and smuggling on the island. However, just as momentum was building, their efforts were stalled. A powerful storm flooded the garden shaft, forcing the team to pause excavation and focus on managing the damage. Once the storm subsided, they returned to address the flooding, and, in doing so, stumbled upon an unexpected chamber next to the garden shaft. Investigating the water's source, they discovered a small hollow space 65 feet deep, covered by wooden timbers. Marty Lagina, who had once doubted the swamp's importance, now saw its potential for further exploration. The possibility of multiple hidden chambers in the Money Pit area suggested a network of man-made spaces, designed either to assist or mislead future treasure hunters. The team returned to what they called Aladdin's Cave, a vast space 160 feet underground. Using advanced cameras and sonar scanners, they examined the cavern floor, which was muddy and sloped sharply downward. Geologist Terry Matheson remained cautious but optimistic, noting that the cavern could hold treasures. While certainty was elusive, the mystery only fueled the team's drive to keep searching, inspired by the possibility of what they might uncover next. Thanks for watching. Do you think the swamp will lead us to treasure, or is it just a distraction? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.